Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 1021. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, Durham's online community paper. You can check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you'd like to join me real quick to promote yourself or to say hello. I'm saying real quick because I'm doing the show early because I have to rush off. But let me continue with my usual spiel. So I'm inviting you to click on the link and join me on camera to promote yourself. And if you could share this out, that would be super awesome because that means then that more people here in Durham can find out what is happening. So again, you put on my specs and move my keyboard. So I'm doing this early because I mentioned yesterday that I was going to be participating in an event. It's called the Shredathon and Medication Take Back event at the River Church. It's going to be from noon until 3. And I just found out we have to bring our own table, so I have to reconfigure everything in my car to make room for my 6-foot table. So, yeah. So, all I'm going to do right now is to read from the Let's Go page. So, I'm pretending like it's Saturday and only paying attention to the Let's Go page. And then, of course, I invite you to check out the rest of the website whenever you have time. It's durhamskywriter.com. So let's get started. Let's see. So I guess it's early enough for me to announce that the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they have rabies vaccination clinics, so you can call, make an appointment. Probably too late to make it by 11, but they do have afternoon appointments from 2 until 3:30. So usually it's Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays between 9:30 and 11 and between 2 and 3:30. So go ahead, make your call. Take your pet over to 3005 Glen Road, get them vaccinated for only $10 exact change. Okay, Dia de los Muertos Ofrenda, which is Day of the Dead offering, that is being held at the Duke University Chapel, also known as Duke Chapel, at 407 Chapel Drive. So every day, and that does include Saturdays and Sundays, through November 2nd, which is a Sunday, from 10 until 8, anyone who has experienced loss, they can bring a picture of their loved one, their deceased loved one. Like, I think usually, if I'm not mistaken, this is for people who have died within the past year. I think that's how it works. So you bring a picture of your loved one or something that represents them, like maybe their favorite flower or something like that. So it's like a beautiful, ancient Mexican celebration of life. So, and it's also beautiful. There's art and whatnot. So this is going to be at Duke Chapel every single day from 10 until 8. And literally everybody is welcome. Okay, the City Talk Toastmasters Club, their next virtual meeting, that's going to be today from noon until 1. And this is where you get to learn how or practice your skills at doing public speaking. That is on camera, off camera, in front of your house of worship or whatever, school, whatever. If you want to learn how to do public speaking, that's what you need to do. You can join any of, I think Durham has at least 3 or 4 Toastmasters clubs. So this is the City Talk Toastmasters Club, and they will be meeting on Zoom at noon today. Now, the event that I just mentioned, the River Church and Alliance Health, they are co-hosting this event. It's the Shredathon and Medication Take Back. So you are more than welcome to bring all of your old papers, like your old, sometimes it's hard to get rid of sensitive things like old checks. Maybe you run a business where you have credit card information and you don't want to just toss it in the trash. So bring it by the River Church today between noon and 3, and they'll have this shredder truck. It's really cool, and they just shred the paper. It's really a nice thing to watch, really cool. Also, if you have old medication, you're not supposed to throw that in the trash because you don't want curious people to get their hands on old medications and possibly harm themselves. Also, flushing medications down the toilet is frowned on too because that enters the water. What do you call it? The water supply, and that can harm us. So, hey, Malachi's here. Saying hi, everyone. Hey, Malachi. Very happy to have you here. And thank you for that information you gave us last week regarding the food giveaway at MAAME. Thank you for that because I definitely added that to the Skywriter and announced it too. So, thank you, Malachi, and welcome. All right, what else is happening? Let's see. Oh, the grocery giveaway, the weekly grocery giveaway at New Visions of Africa restaurant. That is today, starting at 12:30. If you are in need, you need food, stop by. They're right next door to WD Hill Recreation Center, which means you can use WD Hill's parking lot, which is awesome. So this starts at 12:30 and it goes for a couple of hours while supplies last. If you have a rollaway cart, bring it. Did I give you the address for the River Church? I hope I did. If I did not, it's 4425 Ben Franklin Boulevard. You're welcome. Okay, now Bragtown Baptist Church at 3218 North Roxborough Street, they're going to have their children's clothing closet giveaway. So any family who uses this service, you can receive clothing once a season, so each spring and each fall. So it's fall season now. So families can get several outfits, seasonal items, new underwear, new socks. So this is from 4 until 6. Bragtown Baptist Church is at 3218 North Roxborough Street. Now, the City of Durham's Department of Transportation, they're having an open house today. So they're going to share information and also gather information regarding the upcoming Roxborough Mangum corridor design. So they're trying to figure out how to configure the streets to make it safe for everyone, buses, cars, bikes, scooters, everybody. So that's going to be today at Global Scholars Academy, 311 Dowd Street. It's right across the street from Union Baptist Church, and that will be today from 5:30 until 7. The Glass Jog Run Club, they'll be meeting today right before 6 o'clock at the Parkwood Ballpark, 5200 Revere Road. So you can join the 2-mile walk or the 5K jog and run. It's not competitive. It's just for health and feeling good. So it ends at the Glass Jug Beer Lab, 5410 Highway 55. Strollers and well-behaved dogs are welcome, and you're running or walking at your own pace at this free event. So you'll be out there until around 9-ish. Okay, the Black and Brown Ballet class, that's going to be held at the Hayti Heritage Center on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood Streets from 6:30 until 8. So you're starting with the stretches and the bending, and then you're getting into the traditional ballet technique. And again, that is from 6:30 until 10, and there is a class fee of $10. That sounds like an interesting bird out there. Wish I could see it. Anyway, let me continue with the show. I never heard that bird call before. Very squeaky. Anyway, Aldersgate United Methodist Church, which is at 1320 Umstead Road, not street, but Umstead Road. This is the one that's on the north end of town. They'll be hosting their weekly community pickleball session, and that's going to be today from 6:30 until 8:30. It's free, and it's in the gym. It says the gym is located in the big building. So apparently there's more than one building. So head for the big one at 1320 Umstead Road. Now, minors are welcome as long as they're accompanied by their parent or legal guardian. So I guess they don't want a lot of kids running around, just, willy-nilly. So there you go, and that's within reason. So that's from 6:30 until 8:30. The Tuesday Blues Jam, that's from 7 until 10 at the Blue Note Grill downtown at 709 Washington Street. Now, if you play guitar or bass, you don't have to lug your amp over there. Just use one of their amps, which is very generous of them. It's free admission. It's free to perform. You just sign up when you get there, and you can even dance if you want to. And don't forget to order a little something. After all, it is a restaurant, after all. Okay. Cinematic Arts at Duke, they're hosting Shadows on the Globe. That is a screening of a program of short films from around the world. This will be at the Rubenstein Arts Center, 2020 Campus Drive. So they'll be showing uh, at least three short movies. One is called And Still It Remains. That was filmed in Algeria, and that's about, I won't tell you about all three, but the first one, it's like the French government practiced nuclear bombing where people were living in Algeria. Hello, stupid. And so it's still they're still being affected by it, as you can imagine. So that's going on. So that's the first movie. The second movie is called An Aviation Field, and that's filmed in Brazil. In Antiplano, that was filmed in Chile and Argentina. It's free admission, but be sure to click on that link to get some parking tips because the Rubenstein Art Center does not have a parking lot. Now, tomorrow, Bell Yeager Free Will Baptist Church will have a food giveaway from 10 until noon. If you're in need, definitely stop by tomorrow, 128 East Cornwallis Road, and that again is from 10 until noon. And then Catholic Charities, they're running the Durham Community Food Pantry, and that's from 10 until 1 at 2020 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. So if you're in need, you can stop there. They speak Spanish. There's someone there who speaks French. You talk to a social worker. You can go there once a month, and you'll get food for the week and diapers. You can get, just ask. They have all the different sizes, pull-ups, newborn to toddler, and then big ones for adults. And that will be from 10 until 1. If you can't make it, then that's okay because you can always go on Wednesdays from 5 until 7 for the same thing. The Durham VA Health Care System at 508 Fulton Street, they're going to be hosting a breast cancer awareness event called the Think Pink Survivors Parade. Join the parade to honor breast cancer survivors, to remember those we have lost, and also to stand united in the fight. That will be tomorrow from noon until 2. And if I'm not mistaken, the VA Veterans Administration, they have a pretty sizable parking lot, so I don't think you have to worry too much about that. Alrighty, I think that is pretty much it. Let me mention real quick, if you wanted to get food tomorrow from the Emmanuel Food Pantry, they operate out of the Iglesia Presbiteriana Emmanuel at 2504 North Roxborough Street. They want people to register. So you register tomorrow between 7 and 1. Then you can pick up the food at the church between 2 and 4. Just letting you know that in advance. Oh, it's time to leave. Okay, let me hurry up. Let's do the weather real quick. Let's do the weather. Let us do the weather. Okay, wait, let me click on that. Boom. There we go. Let's do the weather. Okay, it is 62 degrees. Not bad at all, considering that the event I'm going to will be outside. Perfect. The high today will be a perfect 74. I don't know if you can beat that for a fall day. So the low tonight will be 42. I definitely felt that last night. But yeah, 62 going up to 74, and it looks like it's going to be pretty much sunny all day, although the sun will start playing peekaboo around 3 o'clock. But for the most part, it's going to be a perfect day. Now, tomorrow, sunny and 67. Still no complaints. And with that, I think that's it because I have to go to the River Church for this event. First, I have to rearrange everything in the car and try to jam my 6-foot table into somehow in the back section of a Honda. What do I have? Honda Accord, whatever it is I'm driving. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Malachi, thank you for the greeting. And I'll see. Let me check to see if I'm live tomorrow. I think so. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. I might be early tomorrow as well. I forgot to mention a Religious Coalition for a Nonviolent Durham. I forgot to mention that they'll be doing their monthly luncheon. I need to check and make sure about that because tomorrow is not the last Wait a minute. Tomorrow's what the heck? Tomorrow's Wednesday, not Thursday. Today is Tuesday, right? Yeah, tomorrow is Wednesday. Okay, so I have plenty of time to check on the Religious Coalition for Nonviolent Durham. I was just going to say, usually it's the last Thursday, but it's actually when they promote it, they say the fourth Thursday. So I think that's going to be day after tomorrow, and I will check and make sure about that. But yes, I will be live tomorrow. Just making sure with my calendar here. So that means that I can go now and send you off to have a beautiful day. And I'm rushing over to do what I got to do. So, oh, wait, Malachi, can you please send me the address for today, the one you're going? 4425 Ben Franklin Boulevard. I don't have time to send you. I can just tell you because I'm actually running late. So yeah, 4425 Ben Franklin, and that is where you will, yeah, 4425 Ben Franklin Boulevard. So this is where you are dropping off old medications and also getting papers shredded that you no longer need. So that is it. So I'll see you folks tomorrow. Gotta go. Ciao for now.